Wednesday, June 21st, 2023, 8:02 a.m.
Broadcasting from the Byers Mazda Dublin studios. Visit ByersMazda.com. WSNY, WSNY HD1, Columbus. This is your Sunny 95. A Columbus Radio Group station.
Gotta have my Sunny this morning. Stacy, Dino, Greg, and Clark. It's summer.
The first full day.
Is it?
Is it? I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I think.
It's the 21st, right?
Yeah.
It's the summer solstice.
Summer.
The longest day of as far as daylight goes, is that today or was that yesterday?
That's today.
That's today?
Yeah. Everybody was hanging out at Stonehenge.
Yeah.
Which is basically its main purpose. It's one of those days. You only use this kind of thing twice a year.
Yeah.
The solstices.
It seems like an odd hobby. But, I mean, everybody's got their thing. Yeah.
Is anything supposed to happen? Is anything good supposed to happen?
Yes.
Like what?
Yeah.
Is there some magic in it?
Yes, it's like the luckiest day of the year.
Is it?
I just made that
No.
up.
No,
I watched Clark's eyebrow go up like, huh?
Ooh.
It represents rebirth. That's the start of.
I thought that was spring.
Every change of seasons and rebirth, Stacy.
I'm going to buy anything you guys are saying. You think it's the luckiest day of the year? I'm in. You think it's a rebirth? I'm in. Donnelly, what do you want to add to the mix?
Every day the sunlight gets shorter and shorter from this point onward until December.
Just kind of depressing.
6 months.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
6 months of gloom. This is as good as it's going to get.
Clark's the party guy.
Yeah.
Like when you're at a party and stuff, you want Clark around.
Every party needs a pooper.
Oh, today's the longest day, and then after today.
Debbie Downer.
After today, your days will get shorter. Your life.
One day closer to death. The Ohio Stonehenge is the Serpent Mound.
Yeah.
Down in southern Indiana. We went there this last spring. But it's this big mound in the shape of a serpent where the sun rises and sets right over the head of the serpent.
Where are you talking about the Newark area Serpent Mounds, or did you say Indiana?
No, southern. Did I say Indiana? Southern Ohio. Southern Ohio.
Chillicothe, right?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was thinking the Indian Mounds. There's Indian Mounds near Newark too, right?
Yeah, that's the big
different
Serpent
Indian
Mound, though,
okay.
is south. Southern Ohio.
I thought they had Serpent Mounds too. Okay, I didn't know that.
Now you know.
Here I was in the wrong place.
That's our Stonehenge?
Yeah, that's our Stonehenge.
Okay.
All right, you got a whole year to study up.
Yeah.
Huh.
I knew they made a mall. Is that still around, the Indian Mound Mall?
Yeah, I
Newark?
think
I don't know if it is.
much like the mound itself, it has shrunk.
Yes. The J. Crew closed.
Yeah.
I'm going to go buy some summer garments at Indian Mound Mall. That's how I celebrate.
Native American Burial Mound and the Gap.
Someone from Newark right now is going, oh my God, with these people. I'm sorry, Newark.
Newark.
Yeah.
Big city folk.
Yeah.
A Canadian military surveillance aircraft has detected underwater noises as that massive search continues in a remote part of the North Atlantic for a submersible that vanished while taking 5 people down to the wreck of the Titanic. The Coast Guard did not elaborate on what rescuers believe the noises could be, but it offers a glimmer of hope for those now lost aboard the Titan, as estimates suggest as little as a day's worth of oxygen could be left.
Right now we're focused on putting everything we can at it and searching as hard as we can and getting the assets out there as quickly as we can.
That's Captain Jamie Frederick of the Coast Guard. Meantime, questions remain on how teams are going to get to the lost submersible, which could be as deep as about 12,500 feet below the surface. With Taylor Swift coming to Cincinnati at the end of the month, Ohio's Attorney General is reminding Swifties that scammers are looking to take advantage of them. Dave Yost says rule number 1 is if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
The nosebleed seats here are going for $1,000. So start by having realistic expectations. You're not going to find a $57 seat from a retailer, a reseller.
Oh, okay. Deal with reputable businesses, he says, instead of individuals. Research the seller's reputation. Pay with a credit card, because if something comes up, you generally have greater protection and you can dispute the charges. Con artists will request payment methods difficult to trace or recover, like gift cards, crypto, cash, or wire transfer.
Hey, listen, I love Taylor Swift, but I think if you're paying $1,000 for a nosebleed seat, you're also kind of getting ripped off. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and you can only imagine what the good seats are going for.
Right.
You almost have to mortgage your house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard about this, but the son of former Buckeye quarterback and ESPN broadcaster Kirk Herbstreit's in the hospital. Zach Herbstreit's a tight end at Ohio State. He asked his dad to post a message on Twitter yesterday. He says, not feeling right, culminated with test results this past Friday that forced me into the hospital. Now, nobody is saying what's wrong, but Zach writes that he has, in his words, some of the best cardiologists looking after him. They're doing a number of tests, conjuring a plan to ensure he'll be able to be back to feeling normal again. Says, I appreciate the overwhelming support. I'm feeling good and hope to be out of the hospital soon.
Hope so.
Yeah. Sunny 95 Doppler 10 weather, drying out with increasing sunshine and a high today of 81.
Sunny 95, Kemba Financial Credit Union, time saver traffic.
Coming in from Hilliard, you might want to think about an alternate route if you've got one on your mind. It's going to be about 40 minutes to get you into the downtown because of an accident. Eastbound 70, right at the top of the on-ramp from Hague Avenue. It's got one lane of travel blocked, and traffic is standing still all the way back to the West Outerville. This report brought to you by Custom Air. Are you actually enjoying being stuck in traffic because you dread the thought of getting out of your comfortable car and walking into a hot home? Custom Air will make sure your home is always cool and comfortable. It's the Custom Air way. Visit them at customaircolumbus.com. That's time saver traffic on Sunny 95.
Some people just have a knack for small talk. Others get nervous when they have to do it. We've got a way to make you sound smart during smart talk, or small talk, I should say, or small during smart talk. That's coming up on Sunny.
Sunny this morning with Stacy, Dino, Greg, and Clark, where happy hours start early on your Sunny 95.
Can you imagine being free again?
Distinctive Marble and Granite in Dublin Plain City is open to the public. You owe it to yourself to come and see us. Central Ohio's industry leader for over 20 years. Don't settle for less than the best in town. Distinctive Marble and Granite, your choice for countertops in Central Ohio. DistinctiveMarbleandGranite.com.
It's that time again for the Franklin County Fair. Located in the heart of Hilliard, the Franklin County Fair has hosted a wide variety of events for over 100 years. From the Demolition Derby to the rodeo. There are always memories made with family and friends. The perfect summertime tradition with a variety of attractions. Get your tickets to the Franklin County Fair. The 7-day event will be held at the Franklin County Fairgrounds from July 17th to July 23rd. Visit fcfair.org.
I'm Jonathan Meanick with Edward Jones. The best time to plan for your retirement is right now. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
FranksFishandSeafoodMarket.com. That's FranksFishandSeafoodMarket.com.
Hi there, it's Stacey McKay, and I need to update you on my weight loss journey with East Point Weight Loss. This just in, I am absolutely thrilled. Dr. Todd Wilson, D.C., helped me with a metabolic reset that has meant a 28-pound weight loss for me. I'm officially 4 pounds from my goal. And with a vacation under my belt where, honestly, I cheated. The weight loss is sustainable, which is so important when you work so hard to lose weight. You don't want to gain it all back. I also learned more about inflammation's part in my difficulty to lose weight. So if you're looking for a weight loss program that's tailored to you, addresses autoimmune, hormonal issues, thyroid issues, East Point Weight Loss is for you. And right now, if you call and say that Sunny sent you, you're going to get a free consultation. So why wait? You could already be on your weight loss journey. I feel great. You can too. So get that free consultation, 614-957-1900 or eastpointweightloss.com.
Whether it's a neighbor in need, the Waterworks. Better care, better value, better results.
The Greater Columbus Arts Council presents Art Spot, a series of public art installations that explore themes around climate change. Art Spot features 14 artists and 9 locations around downtown Columbus. For more info, visit columbusmakesart.com/artspot.
Whether considering the health of a new life or ensuring your own, Off this Wednesday morning, once again, with temperatures in the 60s and high humidity. One change we've got today, it's dry for most of us, and it's going to be staying that way. We've got some spotty showers down to the south. Those are breaking down as we speak. We'll see clouds this morning and some spotty sunshine through the afternoon, with highs in the upper 70s and lower 80s once again. I'm meteorologist Madison Reich with your Doppler 10 forecast on Sunny 95.
Thank you. It is 67.
You're just standing around making small talk. Some people, it's an art form for them. We're going to tell you how you can instantly sound smarter. It's coming up on Sunny This Morning.
It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you, with or without you.
Sunny This Morning, Stacy, Dino, Greg, Clark. The number one way to sound smarter during small talk, which is why I'm really good at small talk, because the secret is just play dumb.
Wow, talk about something you were born to do.
Yeah. Just play dumb. There's actually a series of studies out there, and the best way to make people think that you're smarter during small talk is by asking them for advice, because what the study is saying is that there's, in each one of us, there's a little bit of an egomaniac in all of us, and if you ask us a question, we think you're a genius because you have sought me out for advice.
Oh, wow. Okay. That makes sense. I always thought, like, the purpose behind it was to make someone feel important. I didn't know the smart thing came into play.
That's kind of convoluted, isn't it?
Yeah, they always say ask someone about themselves if you're nervous or whatever. Because you are. I
can talk to anybody.
You can. and you do. You're able to do that. When we first started out on this show, I would kind of hide behind him because, I mean, you're a good conversationalist. I would be nervous. I was always nervous about doing it. I've gotten better at it, but even still not to your level.
But
you're good at it.
What they're saying is because you have the wisdom to recognize that the person you're talking to really knows what they're talking about. So let me ask you a question. Very good.
Sure.
You're smart because here's and blah, 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 and so forth and so on.
Really?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And you know a little bit enough about it to, follow up, to have a follow-up question. So you're like, oh, he knows a little bit about this.
Okay.
So instead of rattling off your knowledge and your accomplishments, they're saying the best way to make someone think that you're a genius is to listen to their advice and then follow up with sharp, relevant questions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Almost there.
Almost there.
You were so close.
I know. At the follow up.
You do all that. No. That's good. That's a good tip. Because I think for some people, that's like the hardest thing to do. You know? I mean, my father-in-law, he was like the smartest guy, but he hated small talk and he would get nervous and he would say something that he shouldn't say. And he was like, and then he would say, all I was trying to do was make small talk.
Make small talk.
It's like, shh.
Yeah.
Yes. Shh. Do what I do. Hide behind Dino.
Sunny 95, Kemba Financial Credit Union, time saver traffic.
The commute in from Hilliard, problematic this morning. We got an accident, eastbound 70, just at the top of the ramp from Hague Avenue. It's got one lane of travel blocked. So you're looking at about a 20-minute commute in from Hilliard Rome Road to the downtown, and traffic's moving along only at about 10 miles an hour between the outer belt and the scene of that accident. Join Mark Patrick seminars and lose the weight or stop smoking. Guaranteed for $49.99. Columbus Seminars, Sunday, July 16th and Monday, July 17th. For more information, including seminar times and locations, visit markpatrickseminars.com. That's Time Saver Traffic on Sunny 95.
Start a text thread with Sunny This Morning. 614-459-9769.
Roast beef, turkey, ham, tomato, pickles, and cheese. Make the perfect Dagwood sandwich at TJ's.
Right now, get terms apply.
And with a Doppler 10 forecast. Good morning, Madison Reich.
Good morning. Skies are clearing up already. We've got some spotty sunshine in the forecast through the afternoon. Highs today going to be nice and comfortable. We'll be back to 81 degrees in Columbus. Still a little humid, still a little muggy, but that rain is going to be holding off. We'll see some more arrive tomorrow. I'm meteorologist Madison Reich with your Doppler 10 forecast on Sunny 95.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Dare to compare.
Stay with me.
Sunny 98.5 with Murphy, Sam, and Jody.
It's Keep the Wow Wednesday.
Yeah, and coming up, what Murphy should have told the tech before she touched his feet at that pedicure the other day.
From the Perry and Young Studios, WFSY, Panama City, Sunny 98.5. Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Sunny 98.5.
Sunny 98.5, the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today with Murphy, Sam, and Jody. It is Keep the Wow Wednesday, powered by Staples. You know, that's Jody's personal motto. You keep your wows and let go of your failures.
That's right. You guys ready for a wow? Mm-hmm. This came to us from email from Katie in email. I'm a longtime fan of the show. Heard Keep the Wow Wednesday last week. Thought I would send you this for this week. I purchased a shirt from your store. One of the yellow citrus shirts that says Murphy, Sam, and Jody on it, the logo. I wanted to tell you that I love wearing the shirt, though I don't normally wear bright colors. That it's a happy and fun shirt to wear. You mentioned recently in the show how colors can improve and change your mood and affect you. My bright yellow MSJ shirt definitely makes me feel happy. Keep up the fun show. I love listening. It makes me feel like I'm checking in and catching up with 3 of my besties.
Oh, that's really sweet. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you for that. And the MSJ store is murphysamandjody.com. It's there.
Yeah. If you've never seen that, on our website, the guy that designed the logo many, many, many years ago, because it is morning and wake up, he designed it to kind of look like the rising sun. That's kind of why it looks. It doesn't have a sun in it, but you know what I'm saying? The colors he chose were about sunrise. Yeah.
That sounds inspirational.
Yeah.
It looks like the rising sun. I didn't think that, but I like it. Okay, from our Facebook page regarding Murphy getting a pedicure for the first time ever, I gave you a gift certificate for a pedicure, and you loved it.
I did.
Christine says, my late husband did them as well. I made him do them because he was diabetic. I wanted his nails cut properly and his feet taken care of because it's so important for diabetics to take care of their feet.
Wow, okay.
He loved them. Caroline says, they are the best, but you really should let the tech know you're diabetic.
Oh.
They need to take extra care and caution when cutting and filing nails.
Yeah.
I got a nip from the clippers, and as a diabetic, had to be on top of that quickly. But I love pedicures. That's from Caroline.
Okay. Yeah, that's a really good point. Thank you.
It's a good point because you got cut. Your nail, anyway.
Yes.
Rather, one of the toenails got cut a little bit more.
I've just always had a problem toe that I've had to watch. It's been that way my whole life.
Yeah, she watched it too.
When are you going back to get another one?
Well, not yet. When Jody gives me another certificate.
you can go without me. You can do it on your own. We love hearing from you. Keep it coming anytime on Facebook or Instagram.
Coming up with Murphy, Sam, and Jody.
Jody has another Hollywood Outsider at 8:20.
Coming up next, let's continue to celebrate my pawpaw this week. And I tell you, the most creative, cool thing he ever did in his backyard, a very pawpaw thing to do with a trampoline.
Sunny 98.5.
I have this thing where I get older, but just never wiser.
It's Murphy, Sam, and Jody with the best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. Sunny 98.5.
Sam, not long ago, you brought in some cucumbers, and thank you for that. Your neighbors who garden gave you those, and you re-gifted them to me.
Yeah.
And thank you for that, because I do love getting...
I probably should tell them that I'm doing that, although they listen, so they probably have heard.
If they give them away, does it matter? It brings somebody joy.
They might think if they're going that fast, he's loving it so much, he must want more.
Bring it.
Right?
You know who's the original?
Paula, I'm giving those to Jody, but keep them coming.
And Jody likes them.
Yeah.
The original vegetable gifters in my life were my grandparents.
Oh, yeah.
My grandfather, his funeral is this Saturday, and my grandmother, they always had a garden, and it was plentiful, and they always had, especially in the summertime, so much going on with the vegetables. You would stop by to visit for one, you're stopping for 5 minutes, and my grandmother would be like, no, honey, baby, sit down, and I'm going to make you a plate. Here's some okra, and here's some squash, and I got some good old blank, whatever. And she would do it, and it was so good. Real comfort food made with love by your grandparents. I can't even find that kind of food anywhere sometimes.
Not even Cracker Barrel?
Well, It wants to be.
Jody was the first person to introduce me to tomato sandwiches.
Yeah.
See, to me, it's
So
like,
good.
what? Where the meat's missing? She's like, no, that's a tomato sandwich. Oh, okay.
Mayo, salt and pepper, tomato.
And they're good.
From Pawpaw's Garden. Anyhow.
That's what made it good, honestly. Fresh out of the garden.
All these memories have been flooding all of us in our family, and I know even more so this weekend when we're all together. We'll be celebrating his life, and I was remembering and thinking about that trampoline. There was an old trampoline. What do you call that?
The frame.
The frame of it. That, it was his grandchildren who lived next door to the trampoline. They were getting rid of the trampoline. He said, oh, no. He saved everything. He brought that to his garden and he grew stuff on it.
Yeah.
He had this circular garden one summer.
Well, he
and
took
it was
the
coolest.
trampoline part out. He just had the frame.
They threw the jumpy part out of it, but he kept the frame and used it.
Yeah.
It was just one of the coolest things I ever saw anybody do. And it was my pawpaw in his backyard.
Yeah.
I loved it.
He had his own arboretum going.
He did.
So who gets the trampoline now?
I think it's gone.
Oh.
It served its time.
Alliant Credit Union adds...
Good vibes, like music is everything.
Sunny 98.5.
The best variety of the 80s, 90s, and today. Sunny 98.5 with Murphy, Sam, and Jody.
Here's what's trending. Jody's Hollywood Outsider.
Powered by Nissan.
Guess what may be next for Scarlett Johansson?
I've lived a lot of lives, but I'm done running from my past.
She's great, right?
Black Widow movie?
No. She can do anything.
Yeah.
We've seen her do drama and comedy and obviously superhero stuff, and she really can. That's why she's one of the top actresses in the world. She says she has a little wish list of people she'd like to work with, and one is Tom Cruise. He heard about it and said, okay, let's do it. It's going to happen. Now they're just searching for a project to work on together.
Huh.
I don't know what do you think Colin thinks about that?
Yeah. Somebody's going to be on the set every day.
Not just that. Worried about her being like on the edge of a mountain because Tom Cruise is an adrenaline junkie.
Colin being Colin Jost.
Colin Jost.
From SNL. That's her husband.
Her husband, yes. So I also have Ryan Murphy news. Ryan Murphy, the producer of the Jeffrey Dahmer story, that whole anthology series, and American Horror Story over at Netflix.
Yeah.
He's apparently going to leave Netflix when his deal wraps. And I'm thinking he's perfect for Netflix.
You can't leave Netflix.
You can't. And it's all these scary things. And he's worked out a deal. He's going to head over to Disney.
Wow.
I don't understand that because he's so
doesn't
scary.
fit.
He's too scary,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
True story, though.
Alliant Credit Union adds...
Yep, all kinds of artists. I want variety.
You got it.
Sunny 98.5.